it's more than apparent that people done forgot who they messing with when they step to the amazing Kirk Franklin with them hands.
But let me say it like this. When your ass starts getting disrespected, you need to get your skinny ass back out the goddamn way before I put my foot in your because I dare you. I dare you. I dare you. I dare you. Shut the up. I will punch your neck before you ever disrespect me. I did it.
Well, let me give y'all the rundown. Kirk Franklin was supposed to attend some type of thing at the Wawa Event Center, and it didn't happen due to the weather, and whatever the hell the weather did, it stopped what they had going. So Kirk Franklin decides to listen to another preacher who decides to tell him everything that he's doing wrong and what he needs to do, and essentially Kirk Franklin is hearing him out, because I guess that's the Christian thing to do. And it got a little bit disrespectful. See, you can point those disses towards me, but when you talk about my wife, we gonna lay hands on you. Possible.
You're gaslighting. You need to repent. Stop gaslighting. Stop gaslighting. That's not telling you the truth. No. If anybody teaches a different doctrine, I cannot shake their hand and wish they got you. You need to repent. You need to repent from your sins. You need to repent. You need to repent. You and your wife are going to go to hell. You and your wife is going to go to hell. Yes, you and your wife is going to go to hell.
Hit that QR code right there and see what all the hype is about behind free cash with Ceddy, Nash. They said they're going to put 10 in your account just to start playing. So see what the hype is about. See what the buzz is about, man. Everybody's doing it, so why not you? I know you're one of those people you don't believe. All right, I got it. Hit that QR code or tap the link in the description, and guaranteed you're going to see how it works. On a Monday, free cash, Ceddy, Nash, you. Let's play these games. Let's see how much paper lay you can make, man. I'll catch you. And if you're wondering what happened from that first clip, because that was years ago, well, Kirk Franklin actually broke that shit down in another clip. And I want y'all to understand the importance of these clips and why I'm adding these two clips in here. It's simply because you're dealing with somebody who does not pretend to be a perfect Christian, a perfect pastor, or whatever the case may be, because he discusses what happened with his son in that doggone clip.
So, y'all all know that I've gone through things with my oldest son, right? You know, did you know that?
No, sir.
Did you ever hear about this thing about my son exposing me on a tape? He recorded me like using profanity. Did you ever hear about that?
No, sir.
Wow, okay. So there was something, I have an older son, he's 37, and I love him deeply.
Yes,
I love him deeply. And as a family, we have had to walk out this topic in his life since he was young, and he's amazing. He's brilliant, and I love him, and I miss him. I miss my son. I miss holding and embracing my son.
Yes, sir.
Well, something happened about almost 16 years ago where I had a bad emotional anxiety breakdown when we started to realize he was having issues. When this situation happened 4 years ago, I had always struggled with anxiety, and I'd always struggled with depression. But when this happened with my son, I had to go through it publicly. And I don't even know if you know this. Well, you said you didn't know, but it was something public that I went through, King.
Yes, sir.
And then 2 years after that, this whole thing about me thinking what some guy was my dad and he wasn't my dad, and you remember this whole situation.
Then he goes further to the deep end and bears his soul for everybody to kind of understand. And understand, this is a human being. And I'll explain why that's massively important right after this clip, because there's something that I don't like that is painted towards spiritual buildings and basically anything that has to do with the religion. There's a, dare I say, aspersion cast, but watch as he lays it down for NLE Chopper real quick.
That broke me too, because first I didn't have a daddy, and then to find out that God allowed a man to live 10 minutes from me my whole life that was my daddy, that could have helped me out in life, and that didn't happen. Anxiety and depression got so bad for me that I couldn't pray it away. And I was embarrassed, and it made me question my faith, but I had to use medicinal help. And I felt like a failure as a Christian to be able to have to get on some medicine to help me with my anxiety and depression because of how I was raised. I could not pray it away. And this is my first time ever admitting.
Do you still have troubles with anxiety now as to that and depression?
I am better because I have had to get help with it.
Can I share what helped with me? Not putting a rule down, but can I just share what helped with
Sure.
what helps with my anxiety and depression? Nature.
Nature helps me, but it didn't help me enough. I've always been a nature, it didn't help me enough. So coming back to you.
These religious buildings that we have that we look up to praise whatever deity you may believe in. I'm not here to tell you whatever religion you are and all that. Y'all see my Stars of David, so y'all know how I do it over here. But I don't care about what it is that you represent and how you represent it. It's all on you. As long as you ain't hurt nobody, I don't give a damn what you pray to or how you pray and all this stuff. But people forget these institutions of spiritual and religious settings and things. They're supposed to be a hospital for the spiritually sick. You don't go to the hospital if you're suffering from massive heart failures or gunshot wounds or something pierced your goddamn feet that won't stop bleeding or something like that. You go there because you need to essentially be updated. Now, why is that important? Why does that matter in this video, Nash? We're trying to understand that. Don't worry, I got you. What that means is Kirk Franklin is human. You talk about my wife, Brett, listen. It ain't gonna go the same way you think it is. Say whatever you want about me. I can handle it. And that's what it seems like Kirk Franklin is doing. He wanted to kind of go there, but you kind of tell he didn't want to. He really wanted to basically hit back at him and all this shit. And for that dude with the 5 dreads hanging out the back that looked disgusting and matted and all that shit, who are you? Honestly, who are you to come and preach your gospel, which obviously doesn't work because you don't have the following for it, to tell him what it is him and his wife are doing that are wrong? To me, it just doesn't make sense. Now, if y'all want to call out the money that he may make and all this stuff, but y'all forget that the man makes music and y'all have no problem with whatever the hell. If that's your whole entire hill you want to die on it. It's fine. But I would warn everybody who wants to throw a stone, please be careful. Because once people get on your ass about shit you doing, you're not going to want people all in your business. Guaranteed. But y'all, let me know y'all thoughts on this one. Share to keep your people aware. Subscribe, turn on bell to notify, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Click right here to see how Drewski better watch out on the West Coast, in LA in particular. He better, man, click right here to see what Drewski better, man, he better watch out. Click right there for that video. Click right here for the playlist, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Reload it.